and welcome to HISD News. I'm Caleen Allen. HISD has a strong policy when it comes to bullying, and recently hundreds of students signed a pledge to abstain from the unacceptable behavior. It was all part of Jackson Middle School's annual Bullying Awareness Festival. Sarah Osborne has more.
Come on, let's go! Go, 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 go!
From moonwalks and face painting to carnival games, there was loads of fun on November 19th at Jackson Middle School. But underneath it all was a much larger message.
I think it's good for the community, it's good for the kids and parents to understand the importance of what bullying is, and more importantly, to understand what they can do about it.
At the school's second annual Bullying Awareness Festival, students, staff, and parents joined together to pledge their support for a bully-free campus.
Everyone deserves to feel good every single day, and I want them to know their rights as a child.
But the pledge went beyond just Jackson, as feeder pattern schools Austin High and Brookline Elementary got in on the action.
We've been doing a lot of work at our campus to really heighten their awareness as to how to treat each other well. So this was kind of a culminating activity.
We wanted to be a part of this to show solidarity here in the community, to show that we do not want to tolerate bullying here in our community.
In addition to the support of HISD, the event had numerous community sponsors, including local businesses and nonprofit agencies. The day culminated with several presentations and guest speakers, including the parents of Asher Brown, a young Texas boy who took his own life after constant bullying.
I met the principal Cuellar a year ago, and he asked us to come out here a year ago and speak, and to see the growth of how this has grown and how the awareness has become so powerful about the efforts to combat bullying. It means so much. I get goosebumps just seeing this.
Jackson's efforts to prevent bullying go beyond the annual festival. This past year, the school was recognized as the #1 safe and secure school in Texas.
Students and parents have until January 6 to apply to one of 113 schools across the district with magnet programs. The district is hosting several middle school magnet nights to help inform parents about the many quality middle school options available at HISD. The last two will be Monday, December 5th at Coulter Elementary and Tuesday the 6th at Law Elementary. Both meetings start at 6 p.m. and will include information about middle school magnet options and the application and admission process. Nearly 1,000 students and parents recently took advantage of the district's Asian American College and Career Day. The 6th annual event held at Bellaire High School gave attendees a chance to hear directly from Asian professionals in a variety of career fields. Students and parents also had access to local and regional college representatives.
It's a good way for like this generation of Asians to be able to have access to this kind of workshops, so they can succeed in the future.
I just wanted to learn about the different paths I could take, and because I'm not exactly sure what I want to do yet.
My parents are trying to choose a job for me, but I don't want to do it, so trying to show them how good something else would be.
The fair over the years has grown to include students and parents from other nearby school districts. Some traveled from as far as Galveston to attend. Every so often in the news, we hear the tragic story of a student athlete who dies suddenly in the middle of a game or at a team practice. Many times it's because of an undetected heart condition. Fortunately, here at HISD, many of our students are taking part in screenings to detect heart abnormalities. Deborah Sanchez explains how a partnership between HISD and the Texas Heart Institute is helping to save lives.
Hold still for a few seconds and we'll be done.
It may look like this HISD middle school student is at the doctor's office, but he's actually getting his heart screened inside this 18-wheeler.
We were very excited that they wanted to come to our school so that we could involve our students.
The Texas Heart Institute's mobile imaging unit is currently parked outside Pershing Middle School, but it will eventually move on to other HISD campuses over the next year.
This particular program involves screening middle school age children in the Houston area.
The screenings are designed to detect heart problems that otherwise may not be found through normal exams.
I want to know if my heart is healthy.
The free screenings are non-invasive and are totally voluntary.
That's it.
They include an MRI and an electrocardiogram, which both can be done rather quickly. At Pershing, the students are screened during their PE class.
We could actually get 2 kids per class period, so we're able to screen about 7 or 8 kids a day.
In addition to providing screenings, the Texas Heart Institute will use the data they collect to learn more about heart abnormalities in young people.
The reality is that we do not know what the prevalence of these high-risk cardiovascular conditions are in the general population. So one of the results of this research is to get an assessment of what that prevalence is.
So far, the mobile imaging unit has screened over 1,000 HISD students. The program is being underwritten by a $5 million donation by the Kinder Foundation.
Not sure what to get your children or nieces and nephews this holiday season? Well, the students at Longfellow Elementary have some good ideas. The 5th graders at the school recently released their annual Top Toy Survey at a press conference with the local media. Every year, students in October divide up into teams and hit the playgrounds, hallways, and lunchroom to survey fellow classmates about what they want for holiday gifts. This year, the winners were clear: Legos and Zuzu pets.
I think that's great that it is for top 10, the first, because I love those 2 toys.
It helped me make my Christmas list because there's actually some things right here in this room that I would actually not mind having for Christmas.
Rounding out the top 5 are the Nerf Strike and Dart Launcher, Pillow Pets, Wuggle Pets, and the Razor Graffiti Scooter. All the toys the students selected are under $50. Speaking of the holidays, HISD has picked the winner of its student-designed greeting card contest. All 21 student finalists, their parents, and school principals were invited to a reception at Hattie Mae White on November 29th. All received recognition and a stack of cards featuring their holiday design. But there only could be one design selected as the winner. HISD Chief of Staff Michelle Pola and Board Trustees Anna Eastman and Manuel Rodriguez revealed the 2011 holiday greeting card. It was created by Reagan High School senior Hector Alvarez and was inspired by his mother's love of poinsettias.
She loves flowers, so the first thing we see when it's holidays, it's poinsettias in the tables, so that's where I got my inspiration from my mom.
Those who would like to purchase Hector's card or any of the cards designed by the 21 finalists can do so by visiting HoustonISD.org. And finally, it's time for the HISD Fast Fact of the Week. During the summer months, HISD employees worked a 4-day work week to reduce costs, but do you know how much the district saved? The tally is in, and it turns out there was nearly a 15% decrease in energy costs for a savings of $850,000. Now that's more bang for your buck. That's it for this week's edition of HISD News. Please be sure to follow us on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. We leave you now with the sights and sounds of the Waltrip High School Band performing at a recent Fine Arts Friday event at Hattie Mae White. Until next time, I'm Caleen Allen.